John Harders, I hope that you actually got a chance to watch my video yesterday and not just watch my video, but actually follow through on all of the decisions. Because I will tell you that each and every single day we get up, we don't really feel like doing what needs to be done, but we follow through on the decisions that we've made, right? So I want to make sure that before you even continue watching this video, you've actually watched the video from yesterday, and I just watched it, but I actually made all the decisions because I do think that March is about executing, right? You and I both know that spring is around the corner. Buyers are watching rates right now. Sellers are thinking about timing, right? What's the perfect time? You're going to be asked that question all the time. um, Inventory is going to move. There's that pent up demand over the last few years that it's not just buyers waiting, it's also sellers waiting because sellers are also in limbo. Do they move? Do they downsize? Do they upsize? Whatever. So this month isn't about being busy, right? I want to make sure that you guys all understand this. And you know me, and you know the way I coach. I'm not transactional when it comes to my recommendations or my coaching. I'm not at all. But March needs to be very direct, right? It needs to be very intentional. I said that yesterday. I said you have to be intense this month. Um, I think that we've got a phenomenal opportunity in front of us, and the agents that are really particular with their decisions and execution are going to really benefit. Again, I'm all about long-term relationships, right? That will never change. That never changes. But this month has got to be about pipeline, right? Every single one of your actions, every single action that you take, it needs to lead you towards a transaction. I know that it's difficult for you to hear because I rarely give this type of advice, but you have to be very transactional this month because if you're not, then the person that's in your database, that's the person that's following you, your friend, your family, is going to transact with someone who's very intentional, and I need that to be you. Every single conversation should move someone closer to buying or selling, right? Again, it's daily, right? It's very clear. You say it with confidence. You're very specific. It's all about specificity this month. Every action leads to something that is going to lead to a transaction. You've got to be obsessed, right? And I need you to be very obsessed and consistent on social, including Google, right? I do think that Google is one of the most important social platforms you have access to. It's free, and that's where people start, right? So your Google business page is something that you've got to be very intentional about as well. Um, so what does all this mean? How can I make it things easy for myself, right? So 10 to 20 calls a day. Well, who, right? So my recommendation is first things first, one of the major advantages that you have at John Hart that no other brokerage will be able to give you access to for some reason um, is how important the off-market property email is, right? So I would recommend that every Monday or Tuesday at the very latest, you send out your off-market emails, and then wait a day. Look at your email campaign. How many people clicked? How many people opened your email, right? And then call every single one of those people and just check in. Uh, the script is simple. Do you want to sell? Do you want to buy? Do you know anybody? I have these number three people, right? So that's action number one. Action number two, send a CMA. And then when you send a CMA, if they clicked, call and follow up, right? Hey, I saw you click on the email that I sent a CMA. Again, very intentional with my script. And if they didn't click, and then you know that they didn't click, um, call them and say, hey, I sent you a CMA yesterday. Just want to give you kind of an idea of the value of your home, what's going on. The last thing you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is send and then hope, right? We don't hope this month, right? We send out our email, we send out whatever it is that we want our clients to get, our database to get, and then we follow up, right? You've got a, I'm hoping that you've already uh, booked your webinar with your loan officer at Golden Coast Finance, right? There's a reason why we did that this month. We wanted you to have an opportunity to connect about something that was important, right? So this webinar with your loan officer at Golden Coast Finance is a reason for you to make those calls. So invite everybody, confirm that they're going to attend, and then don't lose the opportunity to follow up, right? Next, door knock. And again, I'm not someone who likes business that doesn't come from my own database, but I will tell you that there's an opportunity here when you do your open houses, and that's to knock on those expireds. So think about every single open house for the next 6 weeks, right? And then if you actually door knock 10 expired, that's 60 open house, that's 60 expired listings that you're going to connect with, right? Follow up. So those 60, more than likely 30% of them are going to come back on the market this spring. At the very least 30%. That's from 60, 30% of 60 is 18 listings. 18 listings are going to hit the market this spring, right? And I'm being conservative. At the very least it's 18, right? So what if three or four of those were yours, right? That's the low-hanging fruit. Those are the people that raised their hand. The agents that they hired couldn't sell it. Now they're hopefully going to look for another one, and that other one has to be you. DM every single one of your followers. Ask them if they know anybody that's looking to sell because you've got three buyers, right? Ask them, tell them about your inventory and see if they have anybody who wants to buy in the area. Maybe invite them to your webinar as well, right? So definitely something that you want to do. And then last but not least, my recommendation with weekends is don't miss a single opportunity to grab an open house, whether it's yours or someone else's, even if it's a stale listing. It's not about the visitors of that open house. It's about your decisions to drive as much attention to that, whether it's online or in person to that open house. Like no vague conversations. No, I'm just checking in to see how things are going. No, no. This month is you have to be very, very clear. Are you buying? Are you selling? What's your timeline? How can I help you move now? Right? Yeah, like I said, we're about to have a massive Q2. The groundwork is being laid out right now. If you play your cards right and you're intentional with your connections, you will be one of the reasons we do, right? We're gonna have a massive Q2. I want you to be one of the reasons that we're gonna have a massive Q2. So March is not about just activity for activity's sake, right? It's about focused intensity, activity that creates change. I want you to just think about every single morning that you get up. What are you doing in order for you to build your pipeline? John Harders, I hope you have an incredible day. You're going to go through it anyway. Might as well make it great. Cheers.